Man. Oh, what is there to say? Full. That's what's going on, everybody. Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series recap and preview live stream. Yeah. Now, the Guardians went into a series against the Tigers. Our second of, I believe, 4 series against these guys this year. We play them 13 times instead of the usual 19. And yeah, I'm kind of happy we don't play them 19 times. With this team playing here, they suck. A year for us to reek, you know? Coming off a year where our team was mid and we won the division. And you look at our team now, it's kind of like 2021, except reversed, minus the injuries. In 2021, the offense was nice, but the pitching sucked. Or 2020, excuse me. No, 2021. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2021. You know, the offense was good. Pitching sucked because of injuries. This year, pitching is good, serviceable. But guess what? Offense sucks. It reeks. As I put in the title, it's dead. D.E.A.D. Dead. This team has been shut out. I can't even tell you how many times, especially recently. It's even to the point where we pretty much call the offense. We have a nickname for these guys called the 2-Rundians because all they score is 2 runs. And the funniest part is when they do score 2 runs, mostly it's in the beginning of the game. Like, this is ridiculous. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe the bats need hats. Freaking put the freaking bats in a sauna. Damn. I just do not know what to do about this team. And you see why I'm not streaming these guys right now. I don't even think I'd be streaming them if there was no basketball. Thank God I'm streaming basketball. You know, if I was just streaming the Cavs games and then once the Cavs season was over, I do Guardians, I'd be a depressed wreck right now. But you know what? At this point, the Guardians are just taking up my summer. It's whatever. You know, it's only May, but the problem is that excuse is not going to last forever. Oh, Crazy Dog, don't get pissed. It's only May. They'll pick it up by June. And then June will come, and then it'll be the same thing, except you'll say, but it'll be wait until July, and then be wait until August. And then September will be here, and they'll be like, what? They wasted that season. This team has won a grand total of, I believe, 4 series the entire year, mostly coming at the beginning of the year. They won 2 in the beginning of the year. They won that national series, and they just won a series before this one against the Twins. It's weird, isn't it? Like, is that just how bad the Twins are? That the almighty Guardians took 2 of 3? Wow. Maybe we're just, a team that just gets the Twins, I mean, the Tigers, to their credit, they have a manager who, for some reason, we have never been able to beat with Tito. AJ Hinch has always hit our number. And their farm system is not as good as ours. Their team is not as good as ours, but their manager is. And I think the biggest problem with Tito is the same thing that got Tony La Russa. Old man syndrome. Old manager syndrome, more like it. Pretty much, he's being too stingy with the lineups. Like, can we put Bald Man down in the bottom? Offense looks good. Bald Man goes back in the lineup, and we immediately regress. So let's get on with this Tigers series because this is not going to be a long one, guys. So first game, and first game of the series, we had Tanner Bybee on the mound against Joey Wentz, who's a lefty. You already know what happens when we face lefties. Nothing ever good. Nothing good ever happens when we face a lefty. Never. Never. We suck against lefties. I mean, come on, you should know that by now. And Wentz came out there and it didn't look horrible. 5 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks, and a home run allowed. But, Tanner Bybee had a stinker. I guess every pitcher is, due to have a stinker at some point. And Bybee, 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, a lot of fours, 2 Ks. So he had some really good outings. I think his last game against the Yankees, he did get dinged up on the wrist. Maybe that was still affecting him, or maybe he was just having his usual a stinker, you know. But they were attacking our pitching this whole series, and Bybee, 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, 2 Ks. Ugh, not great when you want what you want to have. Wentz, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks. And we struck first. And that's one thing I've noticed. When we strike first, we suck, we lose. But yet when we score second, we always sometimes win. That's just the weirdest part about this team recently. Scoring wise, we got on the board first. Jose grounded into a double play, scored a run, whoop-de-doo. And then, Tigers tied it up. I guess there was a challenge. McKinstry singled to Ahmed, and then Andy Ibanez scored. They were looking at a play at first, I guess, and they scored a run. And then Baez singled in a run, made it 2. This was in the third, of course. And then Maton added another run, made it 3-1. And that would essentially be the dagger right there, because we can't score more than 2 runs. Top of the fourth, Riley Green doubled in a run, made it 4-1. And then, oh, look at that. Jose Ramirez goes yard. Ooh. Yeah. Fly ball to left. 4-2. And then they responded with an Andy Ibanez home run. And then a Riley Green single to essentially put it out of reach. 6-2. Tigers take game 1 of the series. Guardians are 16-19. Tigers are 16-18. Wentz is 1-3 with a 6.09 ERA. Bybee is 1-1 with a 4.30 ERA. And I'm thinking, okay, well, that's not good. But we got Bieber on the mound, and hopefully we show up. Well, guys, for the second day in a row, the 2 Rundians did show up, as we scored 2 runs again. This team just cannot. It's like they can't get over that 2-run like a threshold. It's like, what is this? As bottom of the first, Jose Ramirez sac fly, 1-0, and then top of the third, they actually had a big play that we had to stop a run, a tag at the plate, but Ahmed Rosario RBI triple. That was it. Literally, bottom of the first and bottom of the 8th. Run at the beginning and at the end of the game for the Guards. And I don't think they had a save in that game, the first game, did they? I didn't see no save. No save. So, Bieber on the mound for the Guardians against Michael Lorenzen, and Bieber had arguably his best outing of the year. 6 innings, 7 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. That's as close to flawless as you could get. Yeah. Seven hits, but no runs allowed. The Tigers left a small army on base somehow. They had a couple boofs, like that call at the plate. They actually reviewed it to see about blocking the plate, which that was a flop. And then they had a play where one of their guys hit a deep ball to deep center, and Straw caught it, but he had to like run backwards, like run away from the diamond to catch it. And if you were the runner at second, normally you'd tag, right? Well, dude must have thought the ball was going to get over Straw's head because he took off the moment the ball was hit, and the ball was caught, and he had to get going back to second. So that cost him. He did get the third, but it didn't matter because he didn't score, obviously. Now, as for Lorenzen, he solid, believe it or not. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, three Ks, and a 4.18 ERA. And then Tyler Alexander came in after Cisnero and held us to 2 runs. Yeah. But on the bright side, Bieber did get his third win of the year. He's 3-1, 2.61 ERA for him. Lorenzen's 1-2 with a 4.18 ERA, and Clase nailed down his 13th save of the year. This team is gonna try to like break the record for most 1 or 2 run games. I swear. This offense, it's very luck based. If you watch them, they are very, very luck based. They are heavy on grounders. Like if you watch this team, if you get annoyed by watching ground balls, you would hate these guys. Everything they hit is a grounder. I swear on my life. Even Josh Bell, even our big boppers be hitting grounders. It's like, yo, call Chris Valleca, our hitting coach, the ground ball king. And it's funny though, because remember, they outlawed the shift. And yet the ball still finds gloves. I swear this team could hit a ball on the screws. If this was if this was MLB The Show on the little heads up display in the bottom left, it would say perfect, perfect. But you know what? He hits it right into the glove. I swear, like the opponent always has like they have like the next coming of like Omar Vizquel and freaking Francisco Lindor. They have like the most elite infielders ever. They always be catching everything. Like you'd think, oh, that baby is gonna hop off the wall. It's gonna get over the head. No, no, because every team has like this generation's version of freaking Kenny Lofton or Omar Vizquel in the outfield. Ken Griffey. It's like, and then you watch these other teams. It's like I'm watching a different brand of baseball. The Pirates are actually hitting good. Yeah, they're struggling now, but they're actually looking good. And do I even talk about the Rays? Do I even want to talk about the Rays? Exactly, Paulie. Exactly. We need like it's to the point now where if we give up 2 runs or more, it's like, yep, we're done. Because we're not going to score 3 or more. I should literally keep tally of how many times we've scored as many runs. I think we've scored more than 5 runs, like 4 times. I think 3 times. Man, I still want to know how in the heck we went into Seattle and beat the Mariners 3 out of 4. How? How did we do that? I'm just genuinely wondering. You know, Mariners are a good team. They went into Seattle and took 3 or 4 from them. Granted, that was with a healthy staff. Savale was playing and everything. Mr. McKenzie was Tristan should be back this month, shouldn't he? Like later this month, right into June, pretty much. But yeah, game 3, I'll be talking about that in a minute. But game 2, Bieber got the win. Lorenzen got the loss. Save goes to Class A. And then we go and talk about today's game, which there was nothing at all to talk about regarding for the Guardians. Guardians got shut out again, and we lose 5-0. the game was over after the first inning, pretty much. And so they scored 2 runs, and then after that, it was it. Yeah, Battenfield has been the most hated pitcher, I guess, in that clubhouse because they do not score for him at all. I have we scored a run for Battenfield all year? I think we have. I really don't think we have. If we did, it's probably been like a few runs, but we haven't done a damn thing for this guy. He has the worst luck of any pitcher I've seen when it comes to offensive, run support. But Riley Green grounded into a run, grounded into a second force out, whatever, grounded out. He grounded out, scored a run. Ibanez doubled, scored a run. Third inning, this is where they put it out of reach. Torkelson singled, scored a run, and then Badu 2-run double, made it 5-0, and that was pretty much it. And the reason why is because Eduardo Rodriguez has reverted back to his Boston days. He has been on fire. He's 4-2 with a 1.57 ERA, and Battenfield is 0-4 with a 4.45 ERA. As far as how the pitchers did, Battenfield went 6 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 4 Ks. Defense did not help him out at all either. Freaking Baldy at freaking shortstop's a freaking bomb. I wish we could just get rid of that loser. And we can't get rid of him. We're just gonna ride it out, I guess. And then for the Tigers, Rodriguez went 7 innings, 4 hits, two walks, and 8 Ks. He essentially did what Bieber did. Yeah, he mimicked what a Bieber stat line almost, except his offense gave him more run support. Must be nice. What's up, Jacob? Must be nice to get run support. I remember the days when we would score like 4 runs plus for our pitchers almost every game, man. Where have those days gone? I do not know. It's crazy. So yeah, we lose this series again. Like I've said before, we are experts at avoiding getting swept. And now we got Los Angeles coming to town. We have the Angels rolling in. I believe we have an off day tomorrow. Yeah, off day tomorrow. And then we play LA at home. And we're 17-20. They're 20-17. And we face another lefty. Why do the baseball gods torture us like this? It's their big money signing. Tyler Anderson, 1-0, 5.40 ERA, 24 Ks. And here we got a lefty too. Please, offense. Can we for one time only score more than 3 runs? Like Logan Allen. Okay? It's clear you guys do too, because you've scored for him. We've won a game. We've won a start of his. He's 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA, 19 Ks. I feel bad for these pitchers because it's like, with the way our offense is going, you have to pretty much do what Bieber did. You can't give up a run. You can't. You have to essentially pitch a damn near perfect game every time. I just don't understand it. But Anderson, nobody has done anything against Anderson. Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah, can't wait to get carved up. Woo-hoo. But yeah, Allen's look good. Of course, they've never faced him, so that'll be interesting. And for those wondering, we do avoid facing Shohei on the mound, but we got to face him at the plate. So yay! And Trout, as well as Drury, Lamb, Neto, Brett Phillips, of course, Rendon, Renfro, and Hefo, Trout, Ursula. Oh God, Ursula. We all know how this dude plays against us. He goes super extreme try hard whenever he faces us. I could just see it now. I could just see it. Jacob, be quiet. I could just see this now. All right. Let's say let's say let's say Jose's at the plate, all right? He hits one, it's on the screws, it's destined for the wall. Oh, but here's Gio. He goes super cyan mode and just jumps out of his shoes to rob us of a hit where he's gonna hit a hard liner that's gonna go zero about a Mach. He's gonna hit at Mach 2, and then all of a sudden, oh look, Gio Urshela takes his glove off. Oh, he caught it. Yeah, of course he did. But yeah, that's how we are. We get hit with the atom balls way too often. The ball always finds the glove. You know what's gonna happen. But we faced Anderson the first game. He's 1-0, 5.40 ERA. So yeah, a mid lefty with a high ERA. We're gonna make him look like prime Randy Johnson, as always. And then Logan Allen, of course, 1-1, 2.70 ERA. Should be a good one, hopefully. Gonna need LT to be out there going, need him to be like elite. So, game 2 of the series. Reed Detmers, another freaking lefty against Cal Quantrill, of course. Let me guess. Anaheim's gonna have just 3 lefties? Lefty, lefty, lefty. You sound like that one commercial. What is it? Hefty? Where it's like hefty, hefty, hefty. Instead, for us, it's lefty, lefty, lefty. This would mean we've faced 3 straight lefties. Yay! I mean, you got to figure we'd face enough lefties to where we could actually hit them, right? Hey. But yeah, Detmers is 0-3 with a 5.10 ERA, so another mid lefty. Probably going to look like prime Randy against us. Cal Quantrill 2-2 with a 3.89 ERA, 21 Ks. And against Detmers, Ramirez has a home run, 3 RBIs, and Kwan has an RBI, and Freeman has an RBI. That's it. Against Quantrill, Trout has an RBI, Urshela has 2, and a home run, of course. And then Ward has an RBI. I forgot about Taylor Ward. He's also really good. Yep. And then we go to the final matchup. I believe this is the final matchup. I think it's a 3-game series. Let me guess. How much you want to bet? Oh, this is on Peacock too? Oh, my God. Well, at least I won't have to watch the crap, right? Let me guess. This is going to be freaking Bieber. No, it's Bibby against Sam. No, shot. The Angels are pitching all lefties against us. Are we for real? Are we serious right now? For real? This is not real. This is fake. This is fake. This isn't actually happening. This is fake. We gotta face 3 straight lefties in the entire Angel series. Swept. Yeah, we're getting swept. We can't touch lefties. Now we got to face 3 of them. Yeah. And then 4 straight lefties. Yeah. Sandoval, 3-1, 3.40 ERA, 26 Ks against Tanner Bybee coming off a stinker. 1-1, 4.30 ERA, 15 Ks. Now, as far as who we play after the Angels, swear to God, if I see another damn lefty, I'm going to freaking throw something. Okay, we face the White Sox. Do the White Sox have any lefties in their rotation? I swear to God, if this says lefty, I'm freaking throwing something. Okay, it says TBD. Do I dare check their rotation in Chicago? Because I'm going to throw something if we have to face a damn lefty. Wait, who do they play? Who are the White Sox throwing out there in their last matchup? Because that'll tell me a lot about who we'll be facing. Wouldn't mind facing Lance Lynn. We always seem to beat him up pretty good. I swear to God, it's gonna be like Giolito or Road. No, Rodon's not even there anymore. Boy. Okay, so they have Giolito. All right. Okay, so Giolito. Let's see. What's 5 days from the 15th? So it's actually be today, right? Who they have pitching today is probably who we're going to be facing on the 15th. Okay. Let's see. Let's see who they have today. Swear to God, if it's a lefty, I'm throwing something. I'm gonna throw something. What happened to Oscar? We sent him down because he's been struggling. Yeah. Funniest part is we sent him down, and then what does he do in freaking AAA? I saw yesterday he hit like a 3-run blast. I was like, oh, of course he does. So today the White Sox have, I swear to God, if this is a lefty, I'm throwing something. Lance Lynn. Okay. So it most likely will be Lance Lynn tomorrow. When we play them on the 15th. Okay. I can tolerate Lance Lynn. Yeah. We've been able to beat him up pretty good when we do face him. Yep. I don't even think the White Sox have a lefty in their rotation, do they? It's what? Cease, Lynn, Gio, Clevenger. Who's their fifth rotation? Isn't it like who is in their fifth in the rotation? I honestly have no idea. Who pick? So they have no lefties. Hallelujah. Now watch. By the way, the day we face them, Lance Lynn to the IL. White Sox call up random left-handed pitcher out of AAA. It's just the way we would go. But yeah, 3 straight lefties against the Angels. I might make a bet with Future because he's talking smack.